It's very important.
It is very important. Yes.
If you look like this, you need all the dimmers you can get.
Yes, everyone's missed a very interesting discussion about lighting.
Yeah.
So I'm blaring 100 watts.
Is that what it is? I don't understand watts.
I don't know the technicals.
No, fair enough. Well, are we live or is it? Oh yeah, we are. Yeah. Okay. Where's the chat? Why can't I see the chat? You've sorted it out so that I can't see the chat.
I've taken it off. Did you fucking jump ahead?
No, don't put it back. That's not fair. I'm leaving if you don't put it back. Also, this time because it's a talk show. Your words, not mine.
No,
we're going to be doing lots of. No, put it back and put it. I want to see the chat.
I'm trying to find it. I can't remember how. I took it off for the quiz I did the other night because they could see the answer.
Fair enough. Yeah. What was that about? A sex quiz? What I did. I only caught the first few minutes. I thought, what the fuck's this? I had to turn it off. But
I see.
Oh, sorry, but what? The first question you asked, I didn't even understand it. It must be some porn thing you've got going on.
It was. Right. Hello, gents. Hello, Franz.
Hello, Franz. Hello. Good evening.
Taking his time out from drug dealing and
who is Franz?
Yeah.
Oh, is that I don't get the reference of that. So I didn't know who that is.
Why don't I have you on for a movie thing? Because you don't know who Franz Sanchez is.
No, who is it? Who is it?
It's the character Robert Darby played in License to Kill.
Right. Well, I have seen License to Kill, but I don't remember the characters' names.
Not Goldfinger.
No, I would know that. I know Goldfinger. I know Jaws, Odd Job, and Knick Knack. I know anyone who was in Goldeneye on the N64.
Oh, yeah, but I was going to say it's called the Goldeneye character.
Yeah, that's right.
Franz missed out on that one. So what are we going to talk about? Movie reboots.
Yeah.
And how excellent they are.
Yeah, that's right. Well, can you think of any good ones or any ones that aren't particularly offensive?
Well, I wrote a big list down.
Right.
And I don't know if Batman films count because every decade there's new ones of those.
Okay, well let's start there.
Okay.
Obviously the best the Adam West one, that is Batman. Then well it is, isn't it? That's what Batman's supposed to be about. Right, but sorry, I was reading her. Yeah, I know. But then I assume you're a fan of the 80s Batman ones. The Tim Burton ones.
Oh, yes. Very much. Yes.
Right. Okay. But do we agree that the best ones are the Christian Bale ones?
No.
Okay. What now? Will you change your opinion? Will you change your opinion if I remind you that Heath Ledger is dead? Because as soon as someone's dead, apparently they're amazing. No? All right. Okay.
He was good. He was good in. I don't remember much. I don't think I saw him.
He was really good in First Night or whatever it is, or A Knight's Tale. That was brilliant.
No, I've not seen that. You see, I've not seen that. I've not seen 10 Things I Hate About You. I've not seen.
Oh no, that's good. You're missing out there.
Or the episode of Neighbours he was in, but
I don't remember that. Well, so and also let's get on to some rules. So this isn't just reboots as in complete reboots. This is also remakes or like a long term. I think we can include sequels after a long period of time.
Okay, so
for example, like with the Scream franchise, right? So effectively, 5 is a reboot, isn't it?
Yes.
Effectively, because it's not continuity.
Hang on, I'm upsetting Mike. I can't get my. There we go. That's what was. I thought something was weird.
What? Oh yeah, you're right. That is correct. Yes, I should be on that side. Yeah, that's right. Although really, the whole screen should just be like shifted.
Oh, there you go. See, I can't help think. But to talk about politics would be less toxic than the Ghostbusters remake.
Well, yeah. Well, it's going to get that way, isn't it? So we all know what we're doing here. We all know it's not going to be avoided. So that's.
I don't know if I've missed a comment. I can't see it, but Alicia Silverstone was born in '76, so he's not a pedo.
Well, hang on, okay, but that film came out in when was it? '93.
Oh, we're talking about Crush that you just posted.
Yeah.
I thought it was Batman and Robin.
No. Yeah. Okay. So '76 would have been. Well, I was '77, so if at the time that was all right, but I don't think you can watch it now and go, oh yeah, because now I'm 45. So And in that film, she's still 15. But she can't be 50. She can't have been 15. So how old are you in 1990? Yeah, you are 15. That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
No, you're not.
20?
That suggests you're in 1993. You're going to be. Yeah, you are going to be 15. Yeah, you're going to be 15. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, reboots rather than remakes. Yeah, but
Not
the same
well.
thing.
Anything counts, really.
Yeah, we're going for anything. Phoenix is the best Joker as far as I'm concerned. Ooh.
Well, no. I mean, you're going to hate this, but I thought Jared Leto's was good in that.
Yeah, I knew that was fucking coming from an amateur film person like you, but
well, no, and a rank amateur always likes the one that's the most popular, but with the media, don't they? And that's Heath Ledger. So that what Fran said is a big call, but no, there's something about Jared Leto's portrayal of it which is I thought was interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. It's not one you put on for fun, though, is it?
No, hold on. That film is terrible. I'm not denying that. I didn't like the original. The Suicide Squad was okay. Suicide Squad, is that the first one? That was not good at all.
Maybe we'll get our better cut. Yeah, The Predator. I guess all the Predators do it. I guess 1 and 2 Predator continue on. 3 Predators, sort of in the same universe.
Yeah.
Prey, I guess, yeah.
Prey's effectively well. Again, that's basically what is it? A prequel, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess.
Prequel, but that's a reboot, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, hang on,
and when you say that,
Mike's doing maths.
I've just done the maths, and that is correct. Yeah, you're right. So I'm sorry, I've given misinformation in the comments.
Well, you go watch Jay's review or Pastiche.
It'll spoil it, but not really. I mean, it's the same sort of thing like as all the other films like that. I'm going to do Fear next with Mark Wahlberg.
I was going to say, is that next?
Yeah, I fucking love that film. That was so good when I watched it. And the other one is Swim Fan. That's on the list as well.
Oh yes, that was 2000, was it?
2002 Swim Fan.
Oh yeah, I knew it. Yes, I thought even that had a bloody remake.
Did it? I didn't even know about that.
I'm guessing that he's talking about the sequel. The remake, sorry. Yeah, there's...
Right, okay, that doesn't sound great, though.
The stream is going to be about how remakes are shit because they're woke. Yeah. Over the last 5 years of remakes, though, because...
Anything done in the last 5 years has been littered with the nonsense. So we've got, and the best example of this is the Craft legacy.
Yes.
So I know I keep going on about this, but if you haven't seen the Craft legacy, I mean, I was a fan of the Craft in the 90s. I thought it was all right because I like teenage drama, but like
drama.
But, yeah, well, it is a drama. It's a drama and a whatever. Fantasy.
All right, yeah.
Well, what would you say it was?
Yeah, I guess it's not much horror in there, is there? So yeah.
No, it's okay. You can say it's borders on horror. You can say it borders on whatever they call stuff with
supernatural drama,
orcs and dwarves and shit. But like but this one, the new one, is an utter joke. It's worth watching it because it's laugh. It's just funny because it's so bad. There was the patriarchy's mentioned a number of times. They what was the other thing they said? Basically, it comes out that the main bully is secretly gay with like the other person's brother, and he felt ashamed, and that's why he's mean to people and stuff. He doesn't just bully kids for a laugh like everyone else does. No, he does it because of a real insecurity. Whatever, sick of all that stuff.
Right, then we'll get on to other stuff like Black Christmas remake 2019, the second remake.
Not seen.
You've dodged a bullet.
Right.
It's like girl power.
Right.
Basically, all the men were possessed by an evil statue of a man from 100 years ago.
Oh, of course. Statues, that's the enemy, isn't it? Statues.
Yeah, the statue was a problem with one girl. So she created a partition and got it, and it went away. But then they found out the secret ooze that came out possessed all the lads, made them bath toxic.
Toxic, that's it. That's the one I meant. Toxic, they mention that in there all the time. Toxic masculinity.
And then there's a big fight at the end. The statue gets destroyed. Spoilers, everyone.
Of course it does, yeah.
The men, I guess, return to normal, but the girls lock them in the building and burn it down anyway. So.
Right, okay. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I haven't seen that, but it does sound quite funny.
Because at least the first remake in there, was it 2009, just was technically a remake with a bit more gore and a sister. There you go. See, let's catch up with this. Leto was bad, but I would be interested in seeing the version that was cut up.
No, the film was bad. I don't think he was bad. I think he's well. I actually think he's good in everything he's in.
Yeah, he's better in
all from Urban Legends to whatever the new stuff is.
Fight Club.
And I even like his band. So I do actually. I think it's really good.
Yeah, you don't like Coldplay and.
No, I don't like Coldplay. This is a completely different thing.
Prey was dog shit.
It was nowhere near as bad as I was expecting it to be.
It wasn't. I was
sort of a Native American teenage girl. I was a bit worried, but it wasn't.
She was worth watching throughout it.
I had such a bad. When I saw that was coming out, I was just like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" And then I watched it, and I thought, actually, it's not actually as bad as I thought it would be.
There you go. Movie Cheer Podcast. Good evening. The latest. Oh yeah, there we go. That was diabolical. You make a Matrix movie, but you leave out all the action and fighting that made the first one awesome.
I refuse to watch that. There has now come a time when I'm just refusing straight up to watch stuff. I haven't seen a Marvel film since I watched the first 5 minutes of the Eternals and switched it off. But after a while, you need to stop getting burnt by these things and keep coming back. You need to say no. And if you are going to watch it at a friend's house, if you know what I mean.
It's funny, I've done that for the last 4.
Yeah, well, that's what you should. I'm not paying to go to the cinema. I'm not giving them my money when all they do is take the piss.
Are you live tonight, Mike? After this, or is it Sunday? Prey was Predator done right. My daughter loved it. There you go.
Oh, that's who it's aimed at, isn't it? I assume your daughter's what, 1.5, 2?
Oh.
Well, I don't know how old he is.
There's an idea. Just put that in your calendar.
Well, maybe they can be played by actors. Who would play Gareth? Obviously, I know everyone's going to say Rick Waller or Robbie Coltrane if he was alive for me. But who does video Tasties?
So John Gielgud, where is he? I never saw Fiat either, but when came out showing the clip of Wahlberg hamming it up. Yeah, well, who's he finger on the roller coaster?
Reese Witherspoon, that is. Yeah. Everyone else.
Oh, don't you give me heat?
I watched your Scream 6 thing. Did you? You didn't get heat in the chat though, did you? I assume someone messaged you. Someone messaged you privately and started going in on you, did they? That's normally how it happens. I'm really not happy about. That's what's going to happen.
Ban this sick scouser.
This is disgusting.
But yeah, that was the worst. It's like the girls give each other dildos because they don't even need man as presents. So it starts right from the first scene. That one. The statue was called Colson, not Colston.
Is that true? It was called Colson, the statue.
It's Colson, not Colston.
I know Colston is the statue in Bristol, but it was the statue in that film called Colson. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I think so.
Oh, okay.
I can't confirm or deny it. Oh, yes. I have heard of that one.
Yeah, I've actually seen that.
There's someone else in that, isn't there?
Don't know.
I can't remember. The Stepfather from 2009 is that. Yeah, absolute garbage. Terry Quinn was brilliant, highly menacing. Yeah. Can't beat Terry Quinn in anything, but yeah, he was only in the first.
That's the guy who knows everything. That's the guy I was talking about earlier. Yeah,
it's not impossible.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I keep calling you Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus, yeah, he knows everything. Like, he's
going to get straight.
I agree. I'm a massive fan of the Stepfather films. 2009's I don't like Penn Badgley. I do like the look of she who should not be named, but yeah, she's a bit annoying.
Oh, of course.
You can get it in virtual reality. You get a special glove.
How dare you, sir? There's more to that film than that.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I think I really like that film. I think it's brilliant.
Who's the dad played by? Is it the CSI?
It's the CSI guy. I don't know his name. Gus. No, that's his name in CSI. Isn't it?
Yeah, I do like that actor. No, he's in The Skulls as well, which was.
I love The Skulls. Thought that was good.
Oh.
Well, I mean.
Fine. Here we go.
Okay. So okay, this is my problem with it, right? It's like, well, no, I don't know. It's not a problem. There's a whole load of problems with it. But first off, like Ghostbusters is an absolute classic by anyone's standards. Like everyone loves Ghostbusters 1, and most people like 2. I would say. Do you like 2?
I don't mind 2. Yeah, I enjoy 2.
I like 2. It's basically 1 with a bit more moving statues.
A bit more real.
But the statue moved itself. It wasn't pushed down by a load of white people with dreadlocks. And then. No, that's what happened to the Colston statue, isn't it?
Well, that's the next question.
And the other thing is like, so it's trying, and I'm someone who likes Bridesmaids, right? That's made by the same person with a lot of the same cast. I do like Bridesmaids. I thought it was funny.
Bridesmaids, Heat, Spy. They're pretty good films.
No, I don't like that. Do you like that?
Which one? Spy?
Both of them. The things that
I don't mind.
Okay, anyway. All right, okay.
Jason Statham, I love in Spy because he's just ripping the piss out of himself.
Fine, okay. Well, each their own. But like, I quite like that. But it's like, how can you go from that? How can you go from those to like this trash? And it's like, and they're also that they tried to. So Ernie Hudson apparently said something about like that he didn't like the idea that he was like sidelined in the first one and given a bit part, and probably put it down to the fact he was black. Fine. So how do they address this? How do they address this problem in Ghostbusters 2016? Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make 3 white scientists. We'll get a black person in it as well. We'll also bring you in later in the film, but we'll make you work at the ticket booth on the fucking subway. And we'll also make you really aggressive, and all you can do is beat people up physically. It's completely backfired, and yet they think the people that don't like it are somehow right. It's unbelievable.
Oh, hell no, you don't.
And that woman is awful in everything. Have you seen Coming to America? Fucking ruined it. Not that it was great anyway, but like, again, Coming to America, everyone loved Coming to America. And it's not the fact that it doesn't ruin my childhood, because I've got Ghostbusters and I've got Coming to America. I can watch whenever I want at a friend's house. But what? It's a missed opportunity. You can make someone like you could make a whole new generation of fans, but you blew it, unfortunately, because we've got to do this and we've got to do that. It's just fucking shite. There's no other word for it. It's fucking shit. And has anyone got? Someone in the chat's going to have this. They're going to have that special Ghostbusters set that was released after Afterlife came out. You got 4 discs, 3 discs. You got 3 discs, right? You got Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2, and Ghostbusters. Then someone started crying, going, and so what they did is they threw. Sorry, was that too loud? Right, and then they threw in like a voucher code so that you could download it from somewhere. What a load of shit!
I'd love to see the numbers of that download.
Yeah, I'd be none. Fucking none. Everybody
is it in double figures?
Just threw it out for the receipt. Yeah, exactly. I'd be surprised. Unbelievable. Right, sorry, there's too much ranting. Do you want to get on with the chat?
All right. Good evening, all. Hello, Jim. Welcome to the rant Jim. That we expected. Oh, yes, there you go. Objective moving's bad now, but stripping Chris Hemsworth naked is fine.
That was just so not funny as well. Like all the fact, oh, look, he's really stupid. That's not funny. That's not funny. I mean, there's nothing. Well, there might be something funny about that for a child, but it's just like, come on. And maybe it was aimed at very, very, very young children. And I always think, well, maybe these things aren't. Like, I accept that superhero movies aren't for me, really. Ghostbusters was for me because it's about people killing ghosts when I was 7 years old. It's probably not for me now, but I don't think it's for anyone.
Oh yes, there was a Dross one. Flatliners.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Right, I'll sit back a bit. That was fucking shit. Like, I loved the original Flatliners. It was so good. Obviously, they had to take certain bits out because they're unsuitable for a modern audience. But like, that was so bad. I could not believe just fucking watch. Also, it's like, I can understand remakes in the 80s because the old films were like, black and white and everything was shit. I appreciate there are some good films from the early 60s and 50s in black and white, but not many of them. So they had to remake it. But remaking something from the 90s, when it's not like, just fashion hasn't even changed that much since like 2005. Anyway, sorry, crack on.
With Jacob's Ladder, they remade Jacob's Ladder that no one saw.
Not seen the first or the second one, so
the first one's quite a good supernatural thriller.
I've heard it's good, yeah.
It's quite scary and freaky out, but the sequel is just bland as fuck. Nothing happened. I can't even remember anything. Right. Fran's like Bridesmaid too, but then Feige, Fame, he was pretty good. I think he did a lot of other comedies that he'd never direct. He's directed TV shows.
He did the one about the fat kids at that fat camp, didn't he? Or was he just in there?
Yeah. Ernie Hudson was physically smaller than his female counterpart.
I'm physically smaller than that woman. She's a monster.
Oh, age 48, but feel like I'm a young 18. There we go. I feel like that. Okay. I have to get up quickly.
I'm 45 and feel like a 70-year-old man. And I look like one as well from the neck down.
I was going to be kind and say 70, maybe.
Yeah, fair enough.
You can watch them on beta.
Wow. Yeah, all right. Just that and King Kong. Although,
to be fair, Chris Hemsworth is far better looking than the sea donkeys.
Yeah. No, that's right. No, well, agreed. That would be a tough call for me.
Well, the biggest problem everyone says is they had 4 comedians trying to fight over lines and improv. Okay. Whereas the original Ghostbusters, Bill Murray was the only Joker and making shit up as he went.
Is that the problem with it, is it? Well,
all right, that's the start. That's the start. One of them. They had like hundreds of hours of footage to use because there was so much improv going on.
Right, okay.
And then they had to piss on it. Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop calling you that actually because your real name.
Yeah, it's in his brain now. So
yeah, okay, exactly.
Ooh, it does look a bit 90s.
Okay, because it's 90s. Yeah, I do get that. Well, I said about fashion change. It's 2005. As soon as they got like into like HD stuff and like it was, that's when. But so I do agree with that. Yeah, I'll take that back.
Okay. Oh, yeah, they remade It's Alive. It's shite. I bet.
And no surprise to me whatsoever.
Because what? There's 3 originals, and they're from the I can't remember his name. The director that made those. He did the stuff and the ambulance. Returned to Salem Lot, but yeah, they ruined it. That was on my list.
Yeah, that one is shite. That is all, and it's actually a shame because at the start of it, I thought this might be all right because they'd obviously done a different thing.
Yeah.
So the whole thing with the tunnel down to Australia, I thought it was
no Mars.
Why didn't they just? Oh well, the list is too long to go on about that. As far as
they did Verhoeven's RoboCop and Total Recall.
Bad. Actually, Dredd wasn't too bad.
Dredd.
Yeah. I mean, I did like the original 90s one. Was it 94, 95? Stallone.
Yeah.
I thought that was all right. But like the new one wasn't out because it was a completely different story, and it wasn't dog shit. But, but I thought the RoboCop was crap, and that's a shame.
Yeah,
Total Recall.
Both of them are so neutered.
Yeah.
We've got to make it PG-13 so the kids can see it because the kids love RoboCop. No, kids love 88's RoboCop and 90's Total Recall with 3 tits and exploding squids.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. They tried to recreate the 2 Weeks woman, didn't they?
Yeah. Hey, Stanton. Because where am I looking at? I saw something in my. Oh yes. So you're an old man, so you all remember Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory on a wet Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah, and then well, you know what are my feelings on Tim Burton and Johnny Depp. It's like, why give kids something they can enjoy when you can give them fucking nightmares?
Nothing to do with Michael Jackson.
Every single fucking film. Every single film. Unbelievable.
Right, here we go. Oh.
I did not see that. If that's on Piers Morgan uncensored, I won't watch it. Piers Morgan. Hey, everyone should be able to say what they want, but if you say anything against the thing that everyone had to have 2 years ago, then sorry, what? Yeah, no, you can't say any of that, or you're off my channel. Everyone needs to be shut down. He's pathetic. I hate him. So I
knew it. See, I told you it would be Mike that went political straight away.
Yeah, well, he expected this, and he knows what happens. He knows what happens.
Designed for this.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. There you go. Fran liked it. I did think, when I first watched it, I thought, this is going to be good, because it starts off with like Ed Turner-Irons in the Middle East patrolling the streets and all this, and I thought, this is going to kick off, but nothing happened.
No.
I thought they were going to go back rogue.
Whoever you are, give Franz back his computer. Don't believe you said that.
All right, and then I think the worst person that got remakes was John Carpenter, but I think he does it for the money.
Oh, hang on.
Assault on Precinct 13, which is actually good. The Fog, Halloween, The Thing.
Right. I think The Thing remake is good.
Mm.
I actually like that. And then
All
I
right.
don't want to spoil it. No, because I don't think it's much. I don't think
fucking spoil. It's a prequel.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want. That's what I didn't want to ruin because you don't think it is, do you? At the start, they're not. You're supposed to think it's a remake, but it turns out to be a prequel. Okay. Much like the Craft Legacy, it turns out to be a sequel at the end, but you think it's a remake. But yeah, no, I actually thought that was all right.
Apart from the CGI is what throws you off, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
They ruined it. There's a cutout there with the proper effects. There you go. Good old Fran's got sense of humor. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that sounds nice. Thanks.
Cheers. Who the fuck is that?
He's the tennis player that was banned from Wimbledon because he refused to get the poke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and totally
Mike,
agree with that.
Get off there, Mike. We're talking about movies.
Yeah, and I think that might be something that they're probably not banning channels for that anymore. But it definitely used to be the case. If you mentioned anything about that, it'd be like, no,
Mike, do that on your own channel.
How dare you say something like
this? Yes, you are completely wrong, sir. We disagree.
It's all been found to be true 2 years later. Cheers for the text, Matt Hancock.
So the other thing was 80s remakes. The Thing, The Fly, The Blob, etc.
Right. The Blob is a good remake. But again, Cape Fear is a good remake.
Yes.
They have there because there does come a time like the Blob, like in the 60s or whenever it was. I think it was late 50s, wasn't it? The Blob.
I think it was late 50s, and then Son of Blob was maybe late 60s. But yeah.
Yeah, and so they really did have to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like the Godzilla remake, you don't say, "Oh, leave it. The original's fine," because it's literally someone in a dinosaur suit running through like a cardboard box town. I mean, like they have to do it to a certain extent, but they have to keep doing it.
Oh, 58. Blob was 58. There
yeah.
Thank you.
Good info.
He loves it. There we go.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters 1984 was worth watching for the wonderfully sexy. Except she was drugged by Peter Venkman. He was carrying Thorazine on him for their date.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the good old days. Yeah. Oh, it's just a bit of this, bit of that. Nothing wrong with them.
I saw that film 3 times in one day when it came out on VHS. Here we go. The Thing remake prequel wasn't bad, but it was a bit like RoboCop situation, just not as good as the original.
No, I mean things like that. They're going to struggle to make anything as good.
It does run seamlessly into the original Thing or the Thing remake from 80s.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah,
it's very well made. That bit. The Blob remake is good, but I wish they hadn't made it a government conspiracy. Yeah, that wasn't necessary. You just need it rampaging, didn't you?
Yeah, it's the girl from Saw, isn't it? She hasn't aged. She's looked the same age like for 40 years. And then you look at the woman from Top Gun and think, how the hell has that happened?
Well, she was late 30s, early 40s in Top Gun, wasn't she?
I didn't realize that, but still. Well, okay. And the other one, who's the one we were talking about last time? Fonda.
Oh yeah, she's 80 something now.
Yeah. Oh, is she? Oh, okay.
I think she's in a film called 80 for Brady. I think.
But that doesn't mean she's 80. It just means she can pass as 80.
So could I.
Yeah, well, I could. That's
all male. Oh yeah, that's another thing. All male casts. So
yeah. And that's the thing. If they're on the Antarctic, right? I mean, I suspect I'm gonna hazard a guess that if you went and looked on the Antarctic at a group of researchers, I'm gonna guess that the vast majority of them are men. I don't know, but they might be.
So we're like, Shawnee Smith, that's it.
That's the one, yeah.
Not Shawnee Smith, but Shawnee, yeah. hey, Mr. Waffles.
Hello.
Look at that lovely logo. I'm not using that. Fonda had a lot of work done, though. She still looks better than Madonna.
I don't know. No, that's a tough one. That's a.
Madonna's only 60, isn't she, or something? And
then. Who?
Madonna. Madonna. How old is she? 60 something?
Yeah, she's over 60, surely. Actually, I don't know.
Exactly. I'm trying to think.
I'll find out now. Hang on.
Okay. You Google yourself.
I will, yeah.
I'll list off another thing. 90s remakes of TV shows. So you got Wild Wild West, Dukes of Hazzard, Maverick, A-Team, well, that was later. Avengers, as in the 60s show. Lost in Space, The Flintstones, all big films.
She's 64. Well, thank you. Someone's just typed that in as I said that.
I see that.
I won't Google anymore. I'll ask other people to.
Yeah, don't bother Google. I'd try that.
Right.
It's quicker for them to tell me.
All the ones you've listed are shit.
Yeah.
Apart from Lost in Space, but I might only think that's all right because I've never seen the original TV show.
I have never seen the original TV. Well, most of them. Well, I've seen some of the Avengers, I guess. Wild Wild West I never saw. Maverick I never saw.
No, I saw the film. I did. What was Wild Wild West? Wild Wild West was appalling. Was that? Was that? Please don't do that again. Please. Was that based on a TV show? Was it?
Yeah, apparently. A
Right,
60s Western show with futuristic stuff.
Right. Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
Right, hang on then. Where are we at? Watching the National body cam footage. A lot of time. Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's right. Awful men there, just telling a woman what to do. Or it wasn't. Or was it? I don't know. What was it? A man? Was it a woman? Don't know. I think it was. I think it was a woman who had become a man.
Oh, that's that.
Yeah, and they're getting in the mood because they're reporting it as a female shooter.
That's never gonna go away.
No.
Right. So stuff like Straw Dogs and I Spit on Your Grave and The Last House to the Left got remade, but obviously not as dark as the originals.
Not seen the original Straw Dogs, but I have seen the remake. Is that James Marsden, isn't it? And some woman who I met. Who's the hot woman in it?
I can't remember.
Oh, it's Brian Bosworth's daughter, isn't it? Is it Kate Bosworth?
Oh, is it? Oh, Kate Bosworth.
Is it? Someone Google who's in the remake of Straw Dogs.
They don't need to Google it. These people are educated. They know.
No, they don't. Well, okay. No one's typed it yet, though. Someone was.
It takes at least a minute to appear. So they typed it already.
Okay, yeah.
So
the minute it takes them to appear and the 10 minutes takes you to read it, we'll probably find out at about 11:30.
Wait, if you shut up, I'll get to this one. Right, there we go. I remember being on like Channel 4 in their afternoon, but I never got to see it. Danger, Will Robinson. It was Kate Bosworth, see?
Thank you, yeah.
Thank you, Ben.
Don't bother reading that one. That's wrong.
Yeah, the Straw Dog remake was pathetic. Yeah,
I have heard that people say it was, but I assume those are from people who've seen the original. But a lot of these remakes are targeted at people who haven't seen the original. So I suppose to me it was like a new film. Whereas if you have seen the original, you're going to go into it with like low expectations, knowing damn well.
Yeah, because I think the original was set in Cornwall, wasn't it? And then Dustin Hoffman and
right, okay, and this one's
yokels, and then I don't think the sequel was, the remake was.
Right, okay.
Right, strap in. I'm going to read a list of other remakes. Just a very small amount of horror remakes. Poltergeist, Elm Street.
A small number of horror remakes. Number is quantifiable. Amount is way.
I could have read the fucking list by now.
Yeah, sorry.
No one would have made any notice of that.
All right, sorry. I know they wouldn't.
Yeah, Psycho. So a shot-for-shot remake, and then people didn't like it. You changed things completely. People don't like it.
Right. Okay. I actually did like the Psycho remake because I think I saw that again before I saw the original Psycho. Shockingly, although when I watched the original Psycho, the difference is quite. I actually don't think Vince Vaughn did a bad job, but Anthony Perkins is so like that's what really makes it. Like, and actually, the black and white stuff does actually help something like that. I think.
Okay. Did they not have BBC Two in your house growing up?
I don't. No. I mean, it's the age I was. I suppose you don't really. You're not. I wasn't going to watch that sort of thing. By the time I was old enough to watch that sort of thing, I don't think I would have bothered. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Because it's old and black and white.
Yeah.
So I did used to say I'm not watching anything pre 1985 until I was about 30.
A lot of people
decided to give it a go. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right. Anyway, Piranha, Prom Night, House on the Haunted Hill, The Haunting, The Hitcher, The Omen, The Shining, Fright Night, The Grudge, The Eye, The Ring. So yeah, they remade Japanese and Korean films and stuff like that.
Well, I'm glad they do that because I'm not going to watch anything with subtitles.
But
I watch the occasional Bollywood film because they are good, like, and I will put myself through that. But I'm not watching like all this like Japanese horror. I have watched what's it called, the Japanese film Battle Royale.
Oh yes, that's
awesome. Yeah, like that. But I'm glad they remade the Ring and
well, I guess they remade. What was we talking about? Battle Royale as the Hunger Games. So It's the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially the same thing, but it's not a
Except,
like
I think the Hunger Games was first, right? Because yeah, that was where I was wondering about. Did we need the extra scene?
No, they can just
remake apart from a
they don't actually have to show it, but they just need to imply it.
What, banging on the wall?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, sorry, I missed one. Sam Peckinpah original is a masterpiece. It's your Straw Dogs.
Is it okay? I might watch that then.
I don't think it's suitable for your channel, but
no, it won't be.
Oh, there you go. Highly embarrassed. I went to the screening of the Avengers. Oh dear. Dressed as turkeys outside the cinema. Good. I saw that.
I walked out of that. I remember I'd never seen the original TV show, but I started and I walked out. I thought that was piss poor. I will bow to your superior knowledge, Dr. Octopus, because
I used to watch the New Avengers in the 70s, but that was Joanna Lumley and Gareth
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but no, I didn't watch that.
Coffee. That's another film that has cut footage. I'd love to see. Ooh. Oh, the Avengers, I guess. Right, I guess there might be a good cut out there. The original Piranha is shite.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like the original Alligator. I mean, I really like those sort of films because they are dog shit and they're supposed to.
Yeah, the original Alligator. I was going to say, yeah, that's good. The sequel.
I mean, it's not good, is it?
It's fantastic.
It's not a good. I mean, I really enjoyed it, but I mean, you wouldn't. So I suppose in that way that it is good. But I would expect most.
How's your level? I really enjoyed it, but it's not good.
No, you know what I mean. It's not. I'm surprised that anyone in your chat, VHS people, think that's a good film. I'd expect them to have standards, whereas I don't.
Hang on. Those Bollywood women are fire.
It's to be honest, it's more the stories, and it's like if you don't like modern nonsense, like Bollywood films, they don't have it. They just get on with it. They're just nice, like basic love stories that we would used to get years ago, without any crap in it. Yeah, okay, you have to put up with a bit of singing and dancing, but some of it's all right, some of it's not. But there's just no messing about. They're just good films. It's like watching old films, but with singing and dancing in it.
Well, yeah, that's true. Just need some Cliff Richard.
That's right.
Let's put on a show. Right. Nice production design by Stuart Craig, the Avengers. One of Spencer. Yeah, they did spend specialized wigs. Yeah, and other stuff. He had a stunt wig, apparently. Is that when it was that raining bit and the wind bit?
I can't believe there's so much chat about this Avengers film. I thought it was forgotten.
It was forgotten until I mentioned it. And then everyone said, yeah, that's a fantastic film. Gareth
don't bring that up.
Everyone thought the New Avengers was that, and then they got very disappointed when Chris Hemsworth wasn't Steed.
Well,
so what have we got here? Then we've got the Disney remakes of their own products from what 30 years ago.
I've not seen any of them, and I'm not going to.
I sat through Beauty and the Beast in the cinema because my wife wanted to see it, and it was 2.5 fucking hours.
I haven't seen that, but the auto tune is not even powerful enough to actually get her to sing properly. I've heard clips of it. It's really bad, but
I'm glad Emma, whatever her name was able to change the character from a simple washerwoman to someone that's educated.
Right. Okay. Is she? I don't know.
No, she was much more likable in the original one. She was book smart and all this, but yeah, she wasn't strong enough or independent.
No, and she couldn't beat a 250-pound man.
We had. It started off all right. Jungle Book, and
I've not seen any of these.
Jungle Book, was it Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, what's Aladdin? Just had Pinocchio.
Sorry, tell a lie. I've seen Aladdin. I thought it was all right.
Because of slaps.
What?
Will Smith.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not a fan of Will Smith or anything. Well, but I mean, actually that's not true. I think he is good.
That is true.
But yeah, I thought he was good in that.
Yeah.
But obviously, because Robin Williams has died, now everyone's like, "You'll never be as good as someone who's dead." That is true, isn't it? Look at musicians that die. Everyone pretends they're amazing. It's not true. Some people are shit. They just happen to be dead shit. Not saying Robin Williams is shit. I think he's all right at some things, but it's over the top, isn't it? Do you remember when he used to just appear in things and just do the same voice over and over again? It's a bit like, ugh.
No, I don't remember any of that.
Oh, I do. Well, he's in Friends, wasn't he? And he just went in and did his stupid voice.
Oh, you're breaking up, so I can't hear your
sorry.
funny voice.
Sorry, it's Friday night and I'm on Satlink, so it's going to break up.
So everyone's on Pornhub. Right.
I did warn you on Friday nights. So
I can still hear you. Just gone pitch late. Right. Oh, here we go. Battle Royale is great, but I struggle to remember who's still alive because they all look sim.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
That is true. It is dark.
And they're not, it wouldn't have helped if they were different ages either, because they seem to like go from like one day you're 12 and the next day you're selling fucking Billy's dad a gremlin.
It was like I watched Avatar 2 the other day for some fucking reason.
Yeah, they all look the same. An Avatar.
Yeah, they're all blue.
They do, don't they? I can't tell who's who.
Well, exactly. They got there's the 2 adults and the 4 children, but apart from the tiny kid, I couldn't tell who was doing the action.
Yeah, well, I found that in Avatar, the first one.
Yeah, I don't remember it in the problem in the first one because it's concentrating on Sully, and that's the only one. Actually, Uma Thurman's hot. Yeah, as Emma Peel, she was very well cast in that. And Steed was good. It's just the story was mental. Right, I haven't seen any of them. I could not be less interested. Yes, I'm like that, but I had to go to see Beauty and the Beast. I don't think even the wife enjoyed it. She hasn't watched it since.
Oh, right, okay.
And that was that's a while back now. So where are we going? So we've done Superman Returns, which is a semi-sequel remake. No,
not having that at all. No, the last Superman film is Superman 3 or 2 actually. Superman 1, and I'll tell you what.
Okay.
If you like Marvel films, whatever, there's no Incredible Hulk. The real Incredible Hulk is David Banner and Bill Bixby. I don't like any of this Mark Ruffalo business with the CGI.
Is he Bruce? Yeah, he's Bruce Banner.
Bill Bixby into David Banner, Lou Ferrigno. That was when the Incredible Hulk was good. Everything else is trash.
They had Doctor Strange. They had Thor. They had Captain America all back then in the 70s.
They did. Captain America, the Captain America one, the original one is terrible. And I actually watched the new the 2011, I think, Captain America recently. I actually forgot how good that was. When I first watched it, I thought I was bang average. But when I watched it now, probably because
going back.
Yeah, it's good. And yes. I don't like things like Thor and stuff like that. I've never watched Thor: Love and Thunder or Thor.
No, that was bad. I hate that.
What are they called? I can't remember. I don't know. I've no interest in films about like space Vikings.
Just the Triple X.
Total nonsense. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that one looks like Scarbo. Right. Yeah, no, I didn't. I was with it for the first hour, same as I was with the original, and then the middle hour is just nothing of them fishing and chatting. And then there's a big battle that you don't know what's going on. It looks amazing. Like everyone says, "Ooh, yeah, pretty colors." Every frame is fantastic looking. But the stories and the talking and the holding it together is just terrible. Bill Bixby's the best Banner. Totally agree. There we go.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
Well, they couldn't use. What was it? They couldn't use Bruce Banner, wasn't it? Because
I don't know. I can't believe they don't have the rights to Bruce Banner, so they changed it to David. Yet
the executives didn't like the name. I think they didn't like the name.
Okay. No, fair enough.
I think they thought it was campy.
Yeah, but it is a bit. What are they called when there's two letters the same? What's it called?
Like Peter Parker and all that.
Yeah, what's it called?
Which is all the Marvel heroes.
Why can't I think of what it's called?
I'm not educated like you. I wouldn't know.
No, it's... Oh, fucking hell. No, I've forgotten it, yeah.
I didn't even know what pronouns were until all this business happened.
Did you not? Right, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I think
is that the fucking Eric Banner one? So it was another Banner. It's not Bruce Banner or David Banner. It's Eric Banner. Is that the Eric Banner one with it, where his dad, the Lightning Man, is the enemy?
Yeah.
But what have you seen that Stuart Lee thing? Oh, don't call me Ang Lee. You wouldn't like me if I'm Ang Lee. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah. I didn't. There's bits of it I like, but the whole 3 Hulk dogs taking
fucking
in the dark.
I couldn't believe that. That put me right off. There
you go. Bill Bixby will always be the Hulk for me. Some they were well-written episodes. He goes into town, he saves a load of people, usually bikers or bad politicians, but
it was like good. It was like sort of like The Mandalorian, where each story was its own. It was good, wasn't it? Like,
but wasn't just go here, fix this, get back to this with this, trade this for that, go here, kill this person for that person.
Oh, now you have to meet up with another special hero, and then you can all meet up with other special heroes on the special flying submarine where there's special hero stuff.
Yeah, you can watch any episode of The Incredible Hulk, and it doesn't have to.
And you pay us £50 a month, and you can watch them all in order, and we'll still make crap for you to watch.
Yeah, I haven't watched Mandalorian season 3, so
I have, and I'm actually quite enjoying it. To be honest, I know it's getting a lot of heat, but I can't. I think it's getting heat because of how crap Kenobi was and how bad Book of Boba Fett was.
Yes,
because Mandalorian isn't that bad. I quite liked Andor as well, but this has been made. People have got Star Wars fatigue because of the fucking sequel trilogy and fucking Kenobi and Boba Fett.
Yeah,
I think
Kenobi has a thing that was never mentioned throughout the whole history of Star Wars, meeting Darth Vader up again, and then
well, that's a bit weird. But also, it was just bad. So it was just trashly written as well. Like when they chased that kid through the thing, and then
the kid out running all these bounty hunters or whatever.
Ewan McGregor hiding under his coat like that thing off BoJack Horseman. I was like, I can't deal with this.
I love that show.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah. But you know the guy I'm talking about, the guy who pretends to be an adult. And it's just so obvious he's on stilts with a broomstick.
There you go. According to Lee, that's it. I said campy to keep it clean, but yeah.
Right. Oh, okay. So, I think you're probably all right staying gay on this.
My pronouns are not. Well, now you have to.
Hold on, wait a minute. That suggests that you are. If you're not that, then you're
But then you have to watch out for your xeno pronouns. Google that, Mike. And then tell me what they are. Fuck Disney, yes.
Those are my pronouns.
Fuck Disney. Head and neck. They can't. They'll learn once the money's dried up.
Well, you'd hope so.
I saw Hulk. I think it was opening weekend. I love that scene.
That's what I'm talking about. That was so bad. That was dire. Oh, good. Franz has got his computer back now. That was terrible. I couldn't believe it was happening. So bad.
I remember being at the cinema and the dogs hulking out and attacking the thing, and I couldn't see it on the screen. It was just so dark.
It was so shit. I could not believe it. Like, I mean, Nick Nolte's embarrassed himself, though, hasn't he? Really, like.
Of all the stuff he's done in real life.
Yeah, but that's the worst.
Oh, he's doing a stream about this whole shit next.
I saw that. It's a shame because I'm not actually going to be around next Friday, but it's probably good for you because I would have just filled your chat up, and so would my friend. We've just been in there like striking it down. Like,
no, you can do that before the chat.
Yeah, I might go in there and type all my opinions in there so that anyone who logs in is like, "What the fuck's happened?"
Well, the trouble is, it disappears.
Oh, does it? All right.
Yeah,
well, maybe when I'm out, I might do it when I'm out. Just get pissed and start typing in.
Yeah, the Obi-Wan show should have been great. McGregor said he was pissed by it.
Did he? Oh, right, okay.
I believe so. He said he was disappointed. I think. But
yeah.
You get the two people back from the prequel things, and you just give them nothing to work with.
Again, it's not like it doesn't take anything away from what we've already got, but it's just a wasted opportunity. And like they haven't, they're not bringing in like the new generation of fans which Mandalorian actually did in season 1 because of Baby Yoda, right?
Yes.
I mean, and that is a big thing. Like, my girlfriend at the time absolutely loved Baby Yoda and bought loads of Baby Yoda stuff. And, like,
apparently, they didn't.
She was
prepared for Baby Yoda to be popular, so they had no stuff to sell. So they had to.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, I'm surprised at that because it's marketing genius, but that makes sense that Disney didn't realize that they had something good.
But yeah, that's why I watched the third season because they brought him back. I thought, get rid of him for end of season 2, give him back to the Jedi, fuck him, and then start with something fresh. But no, they've gone back to the same old thing again. Yeah,
they should have just the sequel trilogy should have been holding. Well, I think actually looking back, what they should have done, the best character in my opinion from the sequel trilogy was probably Finn. And I think that's an interesting story to have as like the stormtrooper that's going. They could have made a whole thing about that, but no. Because
no, that was very interesting. Yeah, a stormtrooper that was scared to fight and all this.
Unfortunately, they've now made Star Wars as bad as Marvel with the Emperor coming back because they've now said there's no consequences.
No,
just like there's no consequence in Marvel because like Doctor Strange can just make a fucking portal to another universe. That is just fucking terrible writing. Fuck off, Doctor Strange. Why is anyone watching Doctor Strange? It's fucking jokes.
It was. That's the one that ended me. That's the last one I saw in the cinema because I thought, oh, I'm just done with this now.
I was already gone by then. I mean, I think what was it that did it? Again, I watched the first 5 minutes of the Eternals, and that was enough.
Yeah, I sort of sat to that in the cinema.
I sort of knew what was coming because I'd seen the one before that, and I'd seen a couple of the TV shows. I didn't bother with Falcon and Winter Soldier or fucking.
I expected a buddy comedy where they do missions and stuff, but no, it was bad.
Yeah. And She-Hulk, piss off. Jesus.
But this is Small Mercies.
Yeah.
I watched the Rockford Files come all the way through a few years ago, and it just still holds up. It's so great.
I've never seen it.
Oh, get off my channel.
Right.
Do you even know what it is?
No, I do know what it is. It's in that Ben Folds 5 song. That's the only reason I know what it is.
Go away now. Right. Oh, hang on. We're missing. Here we go. Watching MCU Star Wars is like homework now. Yeah, because they said, well, yeah, the new Marvel show has 2 characters from TV shows.
Right. Okay.
So you don't, unless you've seen the 2 different TV shows.
Which one are you talking about? Which show are you talking about?
The
new Marvel film
TV show, which was last year, this year.
Oh, hang on. So you're talking about the Marvels?
The Marvels film coming out that's been pushed back because Brie Larson or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
But then WandaVision is where one of the Marvel characters come from because he gets magic powers.
Yeah, I did watch WandaVision. I think that's her name, something
Rambo.
That's it, Rambo. Yeah.
But yeah, and then there's supposed to be a lesbian relationship between Captain Marvel and Rambo's mother.
Right. Okay.
And she died of cancer.
Right. Okay.
He was wasted. He was
totally. I mean,
very talented.
But again, missed opportunity. Like it was decent character writing as well. I mean, it was all right until they just fucking, that it was never going to be enough. It always just had to be the fucking story of it's how some woman is the best ever. It's just no one's interested. Like, look at who watches Star Wars. It's all fucking men. It is. When you look at
all gets.
Well, it is, isn't it? I mean, that's who Star Wars is for. It's for nerds. Like, and you do get the odd woman, but it's not who comics are aimed at. It's not who superhero stuff's aimed at. Just fucking leave it, and it'll be fine. There was nothing wrong.
What's the number one costume that ladies dress up as for Star Wars?
Well, I'm assuming it's Princess Leia from Return of the Jedi because if a woman's seen Star Wars, the husband, the geeky husband, is going to be like, oh, can you wear? Do you know what I mean? That's what he's going to do. In fact, my friend Gareth did that with his ex. So because he's a Star Wars person, and he did that, and I was just like, what? I'm surprised he's not here. Actually, I'm annoyed.
Yes, I am as well.
Yeah,
missed opportunity.
Yeah, again.
Maybe I blocked him. Maybe Nightbot got him.
No, he wouldn't. He was gone. He'd have been asleep.
I give him yeah. There's a long list of Marvel films. Yeah, people said it's like the women team up scene in Endgame was the beginning of the end, but then Captain Marvel technically was, but people that made $1 billion, but that's because we were all told that she's going to be a very important character in Endgame, which is coming out in a few months.
It's because it was in the homework. It's in. I still didn't watch it, but it was in the homework.
There was nothing to watch about it that would help you. And then she was massively cut out of Endgame.
Yeah. Well, good.
There you go. Disney. Racist fans are bad. Also, Disney rushing John Boyega's face in the China.
And put a mask over Black Panther for the Chinese audience.
Yeah.
And delete the scene with the lesbian kiss at the end of Force Awakens for everywhere outside of Western Europe and the United States.
Blink and you'll miss it anyway.
This is an important message that Disney has to convey to people who have already got the message.
It's blurring in the background, so if you might watch it on a pause. Yes, Uncle George ran off with his 5 billion.
Where are you on prequels? Views?
I don't mind the prequels. I don't put them on often. I watch the original trilogy more than I watch the prequels.
How nice was it of Star Wars? Have you been watching The Mandalorian?
Not season 3.
Oh, okay, no, you haven't. That's right. You just said that.
Maybe if you were listening to what I say.
I was listening. I was half listening. I was more focused on what I was going to say next. No, I did hear that. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah. I've got the memory of a goldfish. I'm an old man.
Oh yes, I can see that. Right. Oh yes, Barbie aiming for a male audience. Yeah, it does have the hunky Ryan Gosling in it. I've come round to him after the other guys in Blade Runner 2049.
Right, okay. But you wouldn't come round to Ryan Gosling as Barbie, I assume.
I can switch.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. No.
I think I'm older than him, aren't I? Oh dear. Complications.
Yeah, of course you're older than him. Where's the question there? As if he looks older than you. Whatever.
Like someone quoted earlier, they think they're 18. I still think I'm 18.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay.
That's why I can watch The Crush without any problems.
You're not feeling bad about it. Although 18 and 15 would still, 18 and 17, depending on what state you're in, is still a problem.
Well,
anyway, we'll go on to that later. We're not talking about age of consent.
Yeah. Guardians 3 is the only thing they can recover with now, because Spider-Man, No Way Home was a Sony film or was a Marvel film.
Yeah, I still think Guardians of the Galaxy will do well because Chris Pratt is popular, and so are the characters, and what's his face.
Everyone wants to see who dies, basically.
Yeah, I think that'll do well. I suspect.
White Slave was Disney.
Yeah, they've gone from white slavers to what's it called? White slavers to white saviors.
Well, yes. Well, they treat their staff like shit. The special effects people working 24 hours a day on all these TV shows and films to get them out, and then they look shit. But we can't blame them. Oh, yeah. Same weekend as Oppenheimer.
Right. Sorry. Ignorance here. What's Oppenheimer?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What's Oppenheimer? Sorry.
This is a movie chat, right?
What?
This is about movie chat.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking what it is. I'm asking you. I'm bowing your.
It's a new Christopher Nolan film, dear.
About what?
Oppenheimer, the man that invented the nuclear bomb. Jesus Christ, you don't know history or movies. Fuck's sake.
No, I did not know that. Actually, thank you very much. I did not know that.
Benefits of a classical education, my ass.
Whatever.
Was it a Poly in Swindon you went to?
No, it was fucking. I never went to school in Swindon, and I didn't go to a Poly either. So anyway,
right. So there we go. Oh, I haven't looked at the poster.
Yeah, that was weird. That was I think they doctored that, didn't they? Just to make they got everyone to pose. Then they gave her a weird body so that she was basically androgynous.
Is that the same as the way they did Black Widow in Captain America: Winter Soldier, where she's about this thin,
probably
and sideways and everything.
Yeah, I don't remember that. But
Woke Hollywood hates Chris Pratt. Yeah, we'll see what Mario's out next week. So he's voicing.
Well, people
Mario.
don't like Chris Pratt generally, do they? Because there's a rumor that he once went to church or whatever. And that,
how dare he? The bastard.
It really offends people in Oregon and California.
And he knows. Well, he's stepson or whatever it is to Arnie.
That's right. Yeah.
Is it stepson? Son-in-law.
His son-in-law. Yeah.
That bastard. That ultra conservative.
Yeah. Schwarzenegger's sort of turned on that a bit, though, hasn't he? So.
Well, yeah, since he's got his donkey in his house, yeah. And has converted his Humvee to electric.
Yeah.
But then, was it Chris?
Not exactly what you expect from an 80s action hero, is it? But whatever.
Yeah. Remember Burt Reynolds in The Longest Yard? That came out with the Weinstein. Yes, there is an Adam Sandler film of the same name, and
that's a remake. Yeah, that is. That's got Jason Statham in it as well.
Oh yeah, no, that's the British one you're thinking of.
Right. Yeah, that's right. What's the one? What's the British one called?
I'm trying to think.
Mean Machine. Right. Okay. Yeah.
With Vinnie Jones.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Arnie's a Cali bitch now. Yeah, he wouldn't run as a Republican now.
No, absolutely not. No.
Right, I'm going to list some films for you now. See if you've seen them.
Okay.
The Pink Panther with Steve Martin.
No, I've not seen that. No.
Okay. Fame 2009. No. Rollerball 2002.
No. Oh, yes, I have seen that. Yeah, and the original is brilliant.
Yes.
What a shame about is it the guy from American Pie in that?
I think so, yes, that's it. I can't remember his name, but yeah, the non-Stifler, non-pie fucker.
Yeah, that's right.
Point Break.
Oh my God, new one's appalling. Yeah. Dyer, yeah, I've seen that.
What the hell went wrong with that? Okay.
I mean, Yeah, that is just that. I mean, but how did they think that was going to work? Like when you get like certain characters that are, especially now that Patrick Swayze's dead, obviously that's ruined it because now Patrick Swayze is even better than he was when he was alive. But like, yeah, that was just, and Keanu Reeves is like everyone loves Keanu Reeves, like because he's like such a nice bloke. There's no way that
You might learn from that.
What do you mean?
Being a nice bloke.
Why would I want to do that? Who's that ever worked for? Keanu Reeves, yeah, fair enough. What's he got that I'd want? Everything. Looks, money, success.
Is that you or him?
That's him, obviously. Okay. Yeah. That's the things I want that he's got.
Because I think your virtual background of your bed sit is not working.
It's not a virtual background. What are you talking about? Oh, right. Okay, sorry. I've only just got the joke. And it's not a bed sit. This is my bedroom in my house.
Okay. Right. Yeah, all right. I'll let you off. Okay, Ben-Hur, I think it's the third remake, the one that came out a few years ago.
I like that one.
I didn't mind it, but I didn't know. I've not seen the original for.
I've seen the original, and that was brilliant as well. Yeah, but I hadn't seen the original for a while. But I
didn't mind Ben-Hur remake, but it was unnecessary, I think. But Planet of the Apes.
Oh wow!
The middle one.
I'm a massive fucking shit, but we know why that is. Oh, who's the director? Oh, who's the woman in it? It's the same thing every time.
Hey, Sleepy Hollow's good.
No, it's not. Anyway, no, it's not. It's fucking shit. No, okay. So I'm a massive fan of all 5 original Planet of the Apes films. I absolutely love
Planet of the Apes.
Sorry.
Only the Roddy McDowall ones, I hope.
No, all 5 of them. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry. Yeah, he's right. Planet of the Apes, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Escape from Planet of the Apes.
Oh, here we go.
I think it's Conquest of the Planet of the Apes and Battle for the Planet of the Apes.
There we go.
So those 5, I thought those were amazing. Then the Mark Wahlberg thing, dire. And then, but the new ones with James Franco, the one that started with James Franco, I thought they were really good. That's I wasn't expected to like them, but they were brilliant. I thought.
Yeah, I was the same. I watch them. I think I'll watch them, and then oh yeah, these are great. Right, where are we? Let's have a look at this. Ben Grimm. He wrote a tweet about how hang on, and it was about life, and then he was essentially like, it was Da Vinci Code to make a way to find it more offensive. Yes. He is under a microscope. They're waiting for one wrong thing for Keanu to do.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm guessing it's, yeah.
Especially after John Wick 4's had a really good reception, isn't it?
Yes.
It's outperforming everything.
Yeah, no one can believe that, can they?
No. Well, some people are just like, people have got like, videos of him just on a tube and stuff, haven't they? Like, and
I think he's turned up in England a few times, hasn't he? And just goes to a local pub for a pint, and everyone falls in love with him.
What was I about to say when you were saying about that? Can't remember. Move on.
There you go. There you go. He wrote about how he loved his wife. Yeah, because he keeps his private life private.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Fair enough.
Just like Prince Harry.
Oh, sorry. He's not talking about Keanu Reeves.
Whose wife? Hang on. Who are we talking about now? Isn't Keanu
next bit of the chat?
Chris Pratt. Oh yeah. So, but still, he is. And the more
they're more desperate to get Chris Pratt for anything than they are to get Keanu Reeves. But you can imagine there's people that don't like the idea. So, sorry, that's what I was going to say. I've never seen a John Wick film at all.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, it's just not. Again, full-on action is not something that interests me. So, but if it's worth it, I haven't seen Top Gun Maverick even. It's supposed to be really good. But I like Top Gun because it's 80s. And I like 80s stuff.
There's a lot of lovely callbacks.
Is there? Right, okay.
That make you teary-eyed.
Is there? Right, okay.
But yeah, and then watch the first John Wick. It's only 90 minutes, so if you like that one, you'll get on with the rest.
Yeah, fair enough. It's just one of these things I never get round to. Like,
well,
it's impossible.
We'll cancel this. Hang on, we'll end this now, and you can go and watch it.
No.
At someone else's house that's got Sky.
Obviously, I'll go.
Right.
Yeah, and his brother. You've cut out.
Was I putting your face?
Yeah, you were doing this.
I'll fix it in editing. Right, certainly nicer than Pip Schofield.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've already laughed at that.
I'll finish my list.
Ages ago.
Yeah, fine. Bitch. Point Break, Ben-Hur, Planet Apes, right. Total Recall, we've done. Karate Kid with Jackie Chan, even though it's kung fu because it's in China.
Not seen it. I won't watch that.
It's over 2 hours. It does not need to be.
Yeah, no.
Right, Arthur with thingy.
Not seen that.
Russell Brand.
No, I'm a fan of Russell Brand now. I wasn't back then, but I'm not. I didn't like the original Arthur, to be honest.
And it didn't work.
Load of nonsense.
Conan the Barbarian remake.
Not interested.
Nah, that was rubbish.
I don't even like the original one. Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Never seen the TV show. Never. And I know I like 80s stuff, but like I've not seen Miami Vice. It's of no interest to me.
It's very good.
All right. Thanks.
Well, the film's shit, but the TV show is very good. Right. Put it this way: John Wick is way better than Bill and Ted's Bogus Show.
Yeah, that's a pretty low. But have you seen the new Bill and Ted though? That was awful.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought I liked it, but I watched it again and I realized I didn't.
Yeah.
I just can't get used to a shaven face. Keanu Reeves is the biggest thing.
What do you mean? He was shaved in the original 2 Bill and Ted's.
Yeah, but now because I've seen.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, all right.
The last 20 years, he's had a beard.
Yeah, I suppose he has. Yeah.
Right, hang on. Let's talk about Ghostbusters.
Just very quickly back onto Keanu Reeves. He was in this rom-com called Always Be My Maybe, and he plays himself.
Yeah.
And the self-awareness that taking the piss out of himself is absolutely brilliant. If you haven't seen that, it's worth watching. It's got the guy from the Asian guy who's like in that Blockbuster show from on Netflix. Can't remember his name. He's in Fresh Off the Boat. Is in,
oh yes.
Yeah, him. That I think that's a really good film. But I like rom-coms. I don't expect many people here to like it, but it was good.
So one level it's rom-coms. The next minute it's 90s erotic thrillers.
Yeah, well, yeah. I like a lot of different stuff, just not a lot of stuff that you
not action films or 80s classics.
I don't want to watch an 80s action film and rewind it and watch it again. That's for you, not me. And then put them in the thing the wrong way round 3 out of 10 times. Not that I'm making notes. No, take one out from the bottom. Take one out from the bottom. I bet well, you've checked those ones, but anyway, moving on. That's gone.
How do you like them apples?
Yeah, brilliant. There ended the lesson.
I mean, Sean's line.
Yeah, he did. Absolutely.
He did go biased, I'm guessing that meant.
Based. Based is the opposite of nonsense.
Oh, okay. I'm not down with the kids. Right. Why do you think he's got his camera pointed at his bed?
I would burst any waterbed. Trust me, it's not a waterbed.
Right, Fluff. What did you say? Oh yes, we had Hi Fluff. Sorry, I did get that. It's Doctor Impossible on this. Red Dawn remake. Oh yes, that was. Did you watch that?
You're gonna get really angry now. I've not seen the original Red Dawn.
Well, that's all right. I'm not a fan of that one either.
Okay, fine.
But that does have what's it? Swayze and Charlie Sheen. I think, and a load of pre-famous people. But yeah, the remake. They remade it with Chris Hemsworth, I think, in it, pre-Thor.
That's right, yeah. It was originally Patrick Swayze, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then it was supposed to be, I think it was China with the enemies when they made it, and then they had to erase them.
Red Dawn will be Russia in the start.
Russia in the original, it's Chinese in the remake.
Oh, okay, fine, okay.
But not to offend the Chinese.
I'm surprised they didn't make it the Republicans, Red Dawn. Like, look, there's the enemy. Here he comes. It's Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis. Get them. Hurry up. They're after your kids. No, actually, that's us.
There you go.
Well, they are.
The Daily Wire are making a film. It's about plots at USA by the LG. Oh, you missed some letters out there, I think, and a plus.
I don't know whether he's joking or not because I wouldn't be surprised if the Daily Wire did that because they're massive trolls. But again, if the Daily Wire want to start competing with Hollywood, they need to drop their agenda and just make decent films. I'm sure that is a joke. Please tell me that is whether that's true or not. They are making that up. If they did that, that would be funny. But if they're gonna start competing, they need to start seriously like making normal films without any agenda, even theirs. Because while I'd enjoy it, the majority of people wouldn't.
I don't think they'd make much money off that, would they?
No, if you look at these like Comicsgate people, like you think like I'm all up for like I'm not really a big comic person, but I would read comics that were made that were agendaless, that just had everything out of it. But you get like sometimes you go on these Comicsgate things, they're crowdfunding their own things, and it's like Captain MAGA. Do you know what I mean? It's like, well, that's just too much the other way. Like I'm not interested in that either.
Well, there was that comic book that died a death with the characters that were called Safe Space and Snowflake.
Well, that's the other side. That's Marvel doing that. Yeah.
That's one over here.
I mean, that's the opposite equivalent of Captain MAGA.
Yes. There's a film, isn't there? Run, Hide, Fight, which is Die Hard in a school during a school shooting, isn't it?
That's good. Yeah, I thought that was a good one. And they also did Locked In. I've not seen the Terror on the Prairie yet. But apparently there's no sound, there's no music in it, and that does put me off. So there's no music in it whatsoever, as in any score.
So Schindler's List?
I haven't seen Schindler's List.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Well, why would I want to watch that? It doesn't sound like a lot of fun, does it? It's really depressing.
Educational.
It's not educational. I know what happens. I've heard a few times I've been told what happened. But I mean, I don't need to. It just looks really depressing.
Yeah, back then, it was considered fake news.
No, it wasn't. When it came out in the 90s, it's never been considered fake news.
Up until the 80s, it was disputed.
That is total. Sorry, it's disputed by revisionist historians. It's not. You can't say it was disputed. It's pretty much undisputed. Anyway,
Don't shoot the messenger.
Well, you're not. You can't say don't shoot the messenger. Like if I said to you, apparently there's a paedophile hanging out under your bed, and you'd like, well, that's not true. But well, don't shoot the messenger because it's not true. The message isn't true. So you're not a messenger. You're peddling lies.
Right, where's the chat?
Unfortunately, there is no chat. You've got to speak to me.
Let's get back to the subject at hand.
Yeah, okay, fine, yeah.
Remakes. So, multiple remakes. I said we've done Black Christmas. Salem's Lot's onto its second remake that's been delayed for 2 or 3 years.
Right, okay. I've just got hold of the original, the one that's the TV show that's now become a film. So there's
and you've not watched it?
I've not watched it, no. Is it worth it?
That one is.
A bit shit. Hang on. Sorry, something's just said in the chat, and I need to make this quite clear. It was not me that said it was disputed. It was the host of the show that claimed that was disputed until the 80s.
Google that, someone.
Yeah.
Put me right.
In Austria, you'd be arrested right now.
Oh no! Quick, my subs, my beautiful subs. Right, we're going back to
Gareth subs are all in bed alone.
We're going back to be a woke channel. This isn't working. Handbrake turn. Okay, so what's a good remake that's better than the original? Let's go back to some positivity.
Okay. Hang on. What's a good
remake? Yeah, what are you going to do?
Right, I'm going to struggle here. I thought of the thing that I thought was all right, but that's not better than the original.
Oh, okay.
Obviously it's not better than the original. Cape Fear probably is, I think.
Yes. Anything in this millennium?
No, it won't. No, they can't because what they're doing now is remaking stuff that's already all right. So the Blob again is probably better. The thing is that they have to take earlier on. It was easy. Right. Okay. I've just seen that in the chat. Yeah. Hills Have Eyes is better than the original. I think.
Is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more.
Good shout, Ben Grimm. That's true.
Oh, let me just highlight this comment that's come in, so we can.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. I've already. I'm on the ball. I'm on the ball.
So yeah. Do you want me to remove the comment?
Gareth's more interested in going through his revisionist history books.
Oh, hang on. Mike's just only realised something.
No, it's not. No. Hang on.
Oh no,
no, it's not. It's a short story, isn't it? So, so the original film that's called The Thing, I think is very separate from that. While it's technically based on it, it's not actually. I wouldn't say it's a remake.
The Thing from Outer Space from what? It's the 50s.
That's right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Is based on, like he says, a short story, and then the
Thing, and I think the Thing is based on another short story. I don't think it's I mean,
different versions.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You might be right on that. I might be wrong.
The Thing 50s is a guy going around going, oh, and just.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't
look. It's the same suit as they used for Godzilla. And the creature from the Black Lagoon, and pretty much every Doctor Who baddie.
But The Thing 82 does have the same opening title font or whatever it is.
That's right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
There is. Oh, there you go. The Dawn of the Dead remake is good.
It might
be. It doesn't have blue zombies in it, but you've seen this one and the original.
I haven't seen either. There's too much of the dead stuff going on. There's too much Evil Dead, the Night of the Living Dead. There's too much of that stuff. So I can't. Once I've got into it, I will never stop.
The Crazies. That was good. I did enjoy that. I've seen both, and I prefer the remake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Someone give me. Is there a romantic comedy that's been remade?
No.
I guess. What is it? Well, Sleepless in Seattle is kind of a Fair to Remember, and then.
Well, I've not seen Affair to Remember. Obviously, I've seen Sleepless in Seattle. But sorry, when was an Affair to Remember made?
40s.
Right. So why are you watching a rom-com from the 40s?
I haven't seen it in years.
Right. But you have watched it. So when
Free channel.
How old were you when you thought that was all right?
I don't know. Quite young, but I enjoyed it.
Right.
I remember that.
Right.
What's that? Email one with Tom Hanks and.
You've Got Mail.
Yeah, I think that's a remake of a 50s film as well. But I guess you've not seen either of those.
No, I've seen You've Got Mail.
Have you seen You've Got Mailed?
No, what's that? Is that the porn version?
I think so.
Surely it should be You've Got Nailed. I don't know. Right, that's okay. Right, the Fly remake is brilliant.
Oh, it's that one you've seen, right?
Yeah.
The Mummy remake with Brendan Fraser.
But I didn't know there was an original, but I do love any Mummy film with Brendan Fraser.
You didn't know that?
Well, hold on. We said The Mummy. There's probably loads of films in the 60s called The Mummy, like the whole Universal.
No, this is the 30s Universal one they've remade.
Right. Well, it's again, any remake, you can remake anything that old and it's going to be better, isn't it? I'm sure it's not the same story.
Well, there was a Hammer Mummy as well, but it's nothing related.
Okay.
Oh, Franz, your laptop crashed. Well, the Pink Panther remake was so good it got a sequel.
Don't worry. I can't believe that. You
go back. Rewind.
No, don't rewind.
Yes, there we go. We've got The Fly remake is a masterpiece, yes.
What are your views on The Fly 2, everyone, with Eric Stoltz? I thought it was all right.
It's hard to watch because of that poor dog.
Oh, yeah, I don't like anything like that. But then we've just been talking about The Thing, which is horrible.
Fuck those
I don't like anything when they're mean to animals.
Oh, yes. Ocean's 11. Hang on. Fuck. That 60s film was The Pits.
Right.
Bad.
Not seen the 60s version.
The 60s film is terrible. I didn't enjoy it. It's got Frank Sinatra on everyone.
Oh, of course it has. Yeah, sorry, I forgot that.
Yeah, they basically break into, I think, one casino.
Right.
And it's basically a locked door.
Right. That's amazing.
And then they don't win in the end, spoilers.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, they hide the money. They hide the money in the coffin. I think the coffin gets burned.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad. But I like Ocean's 11 and Ocean's 13. I don't like Ocean's 12, and I don't like the old female
Ocean's
remake.
8, isn't it? That one.
Yes, they couldn't get enough women.
Is that Hilary Swank or is it Sandra Bullock? Which one's the one?
Sandra Bullock. I don't know who. There's a lot of others.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Frankenstein remake is better than the original. Is that the?
He says
Kenneth
no.
Branagh one?
No Frankenstein remake is better than the original. He says.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
Or is he saying no? Full stop. Frankenstein remake. Well, I'm assuming he says no Frankenstein. I would argue
there, Ben.
I would argue that Bikini Frankenstein is better.
There you go. Yes, they remade She's All That with He's All That, and then no one saw it.
Oh, that's ridiculous. What's He's All That? What's that? Where's this? I've not heard of this. He's all that.
There's one for your channel.
I'm a massive fan of She's All That. I'm pretty.
Oh, that ugly bird with the glasses.
No, she's hideous. She's got glasses and a ponytail. That's have you seen Not Another Teen Movie? Brilliant. Yeah, I love that.
Well, they've done Overboard. They gender swapped Overboard as well.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's the Goldie Hawn thing. No, is it Goldie? Yeah, that's right.
Ah, yes. The Fly 2 isn't bad, but the first one is perfect. Yeah, The Fly 2 I enjoy as a monster movie.
Right.
Oh, yes, the Coen Brothers remake of True Grit. The insipid John Wayne version. How dare you, sir? I thought the rule was dead people are better than, says Jay.
No, sorry.
But then
I'm out.
The Coen Brothers remade, what is it? The Tom Hanks film. Remade a Alec Guinness film.
Oh, The Lady Killers.
Lady Killers, yes.
I like that. I thought it was good. There were some really good bits in that.
The remake.
Yeah, I've not seen the original, but
can't say I've seen the original, but anyone seen Inspector Clouseau? Yeah, because he was. Because what was it? The first film with Peter Sellers was called what?
Right. So it wasn't the. It was.
Exactly.
Revenge of the Pink Panther, was it? It was the.
No, it was the Pink Panther. But before that, because Alan Arkin was shot in the dark.
I can't remember.
And then, because Peter Sellers, or was it the Pink Panther was the first one with David Niven?
I don't remember. No,
I can't. Yeah, it gets confusing. That's.
It should be there or that, but
cancel Mike.
But yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised.
Report to Twitter.
Or they're as good as they need to be. They're as good as they feel they are. That's what it should be.
Oh, hang on. What's this? They just remade just one of the guys with no glorious boom reveal. Yeah, you know that one. She wants to be a reporter.
Right.
I think it's an early '90s film.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, so it's like a Tootsie thing.
Yeah, and then she dresses up as a boy.
Or the Amanda Bynes classic, She's the Man.
But at the end of this one, she goes, "Look at these," proving she's a woman.
Okay. Yeah.
That doesn't work these days.
That happens in She's the Man as well. But that's interesting because 2 days ago, Amanda Bynes was found walking on the streets naked. So there's a reveal. Yeah. I think she's got some problems, but I'm sure that's something to do with working at Disney.
But yeah, I think that's a PG film where tits are in it. Just one of the guys. What's the other one? What's the Corey Haim one I'm thinking of, where he pretends to be a girl to go to high school and gets in the shower?
I don't know about that. No,
that's one for your channel.
Yeah, okay, I'm finding that out.
There's a shower scene you wouldn't
anything to do with Corey Haim is right up my street.
Yeah, Corey Haim and strapped in the shower with a load of girls.
Right, okay.
And hilarity ensues. Right.
Oh, yeah. It does. I love hilarity ensues.
Yeah, the Overboard was remade with Pete Lane, because it was a...
Oh, I have seen that. Sorry, I have seen that.
Oh, so now he remembers.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. I like Poseidon and Poseidon Adventure. Wolfgang Peterson was the part master making... Yeah.
No.
But if it doesn't have Michael Caine helping do a robbery...
Right. I mean, the original Poseidon Adventure was amazing. I thought it was so good. I love it.
There's a time for a mass.
Ernest Borgnine. It's Gene Hackman as well, isn't it? It's like
Gene Hackman as a priest.
Yeah. I mean,
but then Michael Caine's in the sequel.
I felt it could definitely have done with a remake because obviously a lot of the like the water effects would have been were dated, and they could have made that much better. But yeah, it wasn't bad, Poseidon, but it's not as good as the Poseidon Adventure, in my opinion.
Well, this is yet to be confirmed.
Right. Was it Charlie? I know someone else has been up to business with Corey Haim. I didn't know it was Charlie Sheen. Allegedly.
Wasn't it Corey Feldman, allegedly? I don't know.
It was both of them, allegedly.
Oh, allegedly.
Right. And I'm sure it was also Macaulay Culkin, allegedly. That's who'd play you. You know, we were saying you would play someone in there. You would be Macaulay Culkin now.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Hang on, he's a bit younger, but he could pull it off.
He's just about the same age as me, so yeah, he would be. That's who he should be. You.
I'm having Joker Jack on that one.
You should go and tell people that you are him. Do an accent and sit. Good, yeah. Excellent.
There you go. Oh, there was the Pink Panther, then a Shot in the Dark, and then Seller decided he was done.
Right.
Arkin
Okay.
took over.
Right.
Yeah, I did not enjoy Shot in the Dark. Arkin's a great guy, but yeah, in Clouseau he is not. Then he came back for Return, yeah, because Pink Panther follows the Halloween series, so it's Return, Revenge, Curse.
Right. Okay.
It's been such a long time since I've seen that. I've forgotten Gene Hackman was in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. But that's one that used to be on bank holidays, isn't it? The Poseidon Adventure.
Oh, yes. That's definitely probably be on next weekend.
Do they even have stuff like that anymore? Do they do stuff like? I mean, obviously, no one watches normal TV anymore, do they? So
no, I don't watch normal TV, so I have no fucking clue what's on.
Well, yeah, I suppose you watch because of the videos that you upload. It's all normal TV from when people used to watch normal TV.
Yeah, the occasional Sky, but that's why we get Bank Holiday Bond with Octopussy coming up on Monday.
Oh, that's the first Bond film I saw in the cinema, I think.
Technically it was, but it was a small cinema, so I don't think it counts.
Right, okay.
Yeah, everyone's forgotten.
Was it just you pretending to be Macaulay Culkin, Corey Haim, and Charlie Sheen?
Before he was famous.
It's his room. There was a waterbed in that room.
Maybe the shower scene I imagined.
Yeah, and the King of Pop came in for the crescendo.
Elvis.
No. That's the King of Rock and Roll, I think.
All right. Oh, there you go. Speaking of Hatman, French Connection 2. Underrated sequel. Yeah, I can't remember. Last time I saw it, there was a lot of him just recovering from a heroin overdose or drug.
Again, not seen.
Yeah, he ends up in France, I believe, and then they drug him up, make him useless, and I can't remember what happened. I need to watch it again to see.
No, I've not seen that. I've not even seen The Italian Job.
Because Al Bundy, actor Ed O'Neill, is in a TV movie about what's his name? The character from French Connection, so Pork Pie or whatever his name is.
Don't know.
But there we go. Right, let's have a look at my list. Have we missed anything? TV shows, horror films. Yes. Conan. Then the RoboCops. The Batmans that you claim aren't remakes.
Well, then I suppose they're not really remakes, are they? Because, the thing is with Batman is there's so many different takes on it, and this is why it's shit. It's why the whole Batman stories are, because it's just even in the comics, there's a new version of Batman all the time. There's no continuity, there's no consequences. It's nonsense. There's about 10 different Robins. They all find different people attractive. There's loads of different Batmans. There's different suits. There's different Jokers or origin stories, and it's just like, what the fuck? Well, how is anyone supposed to be invested in this?
Okay.
Sorry, do you disagree or yeah?
Yeah, there's no way you could put something like that down when it's had so many iterations. Is there?
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Same as Superman, but they're a throwback to a different time. There's something about modern adverts that's different.
I mean, that's right. It's just, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
every family I see in TV adverts are just like people I see around all the time in rural Buckinghamshire. I just don't understand it. Like,
Western Superman is probably the most diverse part of Somerset, so it's a melting pot.
Of what?
Drug addicts.
Yeah.
You smack, you meth.
Yeah.
Heroin.
Yeah. You probably get mixed species couples in Western Superman.
I think out the order here is very much chased out, unless it's opening a takeaway.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll take Casino Royale over the 60s version. Oh yeah, that's
fair enough. Yeah,
I keep thinking, I'll give it a chance, but I realise I shouldn't bother.
No,
but when it's got Sellers, Woody Allen, and David Niven, they can't manage to salvage it.
Yeah, no, it's poor, isn't it?
I used to hate Casino Royale. Oh, okay, but the last time I watched, I had fun with it. If you go into it accepting it's a mess, it's fun.
Yeah, there are some things that you can go into with a certain attitude. No, it's going to be bad. This is what someone was saying about Predator and Prey. Like, maybe the reason I didn't mind it so much because I went into it with that attitude that it was going to be bad, and then it turned out to not be that shit. So
I did quite enjoy it.
Yeah.
But she is quite pretty, so I don't know if that helps.
I don't see how that will only help you through 5 minutes of it.
5.
Depending on how many drinks you've had. After that, like, you know, it really doesn't take it. It's like,
That
let's
half
just
a
go,
bottle of
"Oh, yeah,
scotch.
you're right there," you know what I mean? It's like, whatever. Anyway.
Oh, hi, indie fandom.
Hello.
Yes, the Conan remake was awful. So yeah, to put a kibosh on Arnie's Conan.
Yeah, I don't even like the original Conan.
It was all right. The Conan remake was all right, apart from it was called Conan.
The first time I watched Conan the Barbarian was when you did a watch along with it.
Did I do Barbarian?
I think so. Yeah, you did, or it was something like that. He had a sword and nothing
Red
on.
Sonja, that was like the third iteration.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah,
I
that
just
was terrible.
It was the same thing. Oh, which one's got Grace Jones in it? I've seen that
That's
one.
the Destroyer. That's
Right,
the fun,
okay.
campy one.
All right, fair enough.
For kids. Taking a hit.
It's not a hit, is it? It's just a normal vape.
It's a hit of caffeine, isn't it?
No, it's not caffeine. Nicotine.
Oh, nicotine. Sorry, yes, sorry.
That's my caffeine.
That's the drug of choice there, right?
I'm
okay.
just generally the pillar. What's it called?
It's Friday
epitome
night,
of fun.
11:30, and you've got caffeine and nicotine.
Yeah, but I don't have to be up for anything tomorrow or ever, so it's fine.
Did anyone see the Wheel of Time TV show? Fantasy where they turned.
I have not seen that, and I wasn't.
I've not heard of that.
I saw on YouTube a load of people who were fans of the books went absolutely mad about how awful it was. And the only reason they've shut up about it is because apparently a lot of the same people are Lord of the Rings fans who are even more furious about the Amazon Lord of the Rings TV program.
That's made,
but that
turned billion back tenfold.
Has it? That's turned into a joke now, and I think they must massively regret that.
There's a term I'm thinking of, but I can't remember it. The only thing that sticks around about the Conan remake is that Spud Gun, isn't it? Why do they call him Spud Gun?
Who's Spud Gun? What are you talking about?
Bottoms, TV show from the 90s.
Oh, okay, there you go. I'm out. So there. You remember I don't like that.
Yeah, I remember. No comedies, no horrors.
No, it's not no comedies.
No, thrillers, no action films.
No, I do like some comedies, just not old 70s and 80s BBC comedies. I just don't like that. It's not my thing. Alan Partridge is the oldest thing that I like.
Well, it's the same time as this. The Day to Day was Bottoms era.
Yeah, I said it's the oldest thing that I like. The other stuff, I don't see anything I do like.
Blackadder, 2, 3, 4.
Don't like that. No.
Oh yeah. Well,
my parents loved it, but then
shit.
That's who it's aimed at.
See, what do you mean?
No, I wouldn't. I don't like it. Don't like it. I just don't see it. There's nothing funny about it to me. I don't get the joke. So maybe it's at a higher level than I'm at, but I doubt that.
No, I think it's a lower level. So you're just.
That's what I know. I know exactly it's a lower level. I was just saying that so that it didn't seem rude and arrogant.
You and your high and mighty attitude.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Is that the Times and Independent on the bed? Right. So many go unnoticed. There was an American Gigolo TV series this past year. Oh, I do remember that. They did use the Blondie song. Bloody hell.
Which Blondie song?
I don't know, because I haven't seen American
Gigolo. I love Blondie. What song is that? It's I can't remember, but please, I hope he tells.
Girls on Film.
No, that's Duran Duran. What are you talking about?
Well, you know music, you just don't know fucking TV and films.
No, I don't know. I do know the films that I like. I just don't know the films that you like.
Had the word time in it. Is that the song? Heart of Glass.
No. What?
Heart of Glass.
Oh, I don't know. Actually, call me. Right? Okay, fine.
Oh, hang on. We're on about Brie Larson. There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's saying the was it Stitch in Time? Something like that. It was not made for middle-aged white men that were reviewing it and saying it was shit.
That's right. Yeah.
But they were right, apparently. Remember Three Men a Baby, remake of a French film. Yes, there we go. Leonard Nimoy wasn't a bad director though. He made a decent film with Liam Neeson called The Good Mother. I don't think I know that one.
I'll tell you, right. The sequel to Three Men and a Baby, Three Men and a Little Lady, is one of my favourite films. I absolutely love that. I think it's brilliant.
Write that down.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get through one of these watch parties where it doesn't tirade into government agendas.
It's not going to happen. If people started saying, if all your followers started going in there going, oh, is this the part where the director told me? I would just leave. It'd be boring. It has to be fun. So it's good that you get people making comments and stuff. So
well, this is where we ended up with this thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
it does make more sense.
Waste our time putting a film on that we wouldn't watch. Call Me, was it?
Yeah, it's a good song.
Call Me. Was it any good? That's a good question. I can't remember what the original story is, but wasn't that a remake? American Gigolo. Of Breathless.
Sounds like it
Breathless
should be.
Was the remake he did in the 80s. Call Me, right. Saw Blondie in Cardiff last year. Debbie still has it.
Yeah, I don't know if I mean, on the albums, their drummer is just fantastic, and so is their guitarist. I think they're brilliant. I like my favorite stuff is the album that Union City Blues is on. That's probably my favorite Blondie song. Absolutely love them.
Yeah, I've got a Blondie album on vinyl.
Have you?
Which one is it?
All right.
Hang on. You read that.
All right. Franz, I saw the first episode, was okay, but didn't see it all. Sorry, that's about all I've got. I'm now looking up Blondie albums to check whether the money's got all right. Oh, and I'm doing it on IMDb as well because that's how old is.
Jason Donovan.
I used to live near Jason Donovan.
That's a claim to fame.
Yeah, it is. I asked him if he was how he was feeling now, and he said, "Take it from me, I'm doing fine."
Oh.
That's probably lost on everyone in the chat, but never mind.
Right, no, I can only find Adam and Ant. Maybe I don't have one.
Oh, I like them as well.
Oh, no. Oh, there it is. There it is.
What have you got there? What's it called? Oh, for fuck's sake! I'd probably say Best of the Beatles.
I haven't got the Best of the Beatles. Well, I've got the Sgt. Peppers. I got
that's
the blue one.
Yeah. No, the album that is Eat to the Beat is the good one. That's from 1979.
Yeah. Right. The remake is called Three Men and a Transgender Baby.
3 Men and a Baby who was assigned male at birth by a doctor who just didn't understand.
Yeah. Couldn't see. Funny enough, I read an article yesterday about the ghost. Yeah, the alleged ghost, which is just a cardboard cutout that you see earlier in the film of Ted Danson.
Yeah, that's right. There's supposed to be one in Wizard of Oz as well, isn't there?
Yeah, the was it little people hanging in the background? But yeah, that's not
hanging munchkin.
Yeah, keep it in shot.
Just stay there. This will give the kids a laugh.
Was so fine.
Yeah, but she's not now. She's like 70.
Yeah, she was. Call Me. Oh yeah, there it says theme from American Gigolo on it.
Yeah, good.
There you go.
It's on your best of. Who buys a best of on vinyl?
Me.
Anyway, yeah, I know.
Me.
Yeah. But did you get? I do watch sometimes your pickups from.
Sometimes
your charity shops.
Yes,
it's very interesting what you can actually pick up for like £3.
Yeah, well, they've done 5 discs. Yeah, 5. They say 5 discs. 5 discs for £2.
Yeah.
But a 20-disc box set counts as one of the 5.
That's brilliant. It's not stealing, and then it's much cheaper.
Yeah.
Charity shops are renowned for having terrible security.
Yeah. They're not going to clothesline you on the way out.
Yeah. That's a joke. Don't steal from charity shops.
5-finger discount.
Or any shop. Sorry, don't.
Sod the hospice.
No. That's you. What's that?
Right, we're wrapping this up. What's that? Oh, yeah, I've gone again.
You froze for a bit, sorry.
Yeah, was I pulling a stupid face again? Oh, no, she's not 78. Sure.
He might be able to laugh there, I don't know.
Right, so we'll wrap this up with a few last comments. Can't believe Supergirl. Yeah, so Supergirl. So there was the 84 version, then the TV show.
What's the name? The one that in the 1984 version, the girl? The blonde bird?
Well, shit, you bastard.
Is it Swanson? It's not Swanson or anything.
No, that's Buffy.
No, that's Kirsty. I mean, it's Heather something. Hang on.
No, it's not Heather.
Never mind. I'm not looking at it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Her, yeah. So that's her, 1984. Was there another one since then?
There's a TV show for the last 8 years or whatever.
Whatever. I'm not watching that.
But yeah, the funny thing about this, the pilot episode, the guy makes her a costume, and it's just like a bra and panties.
Right.
So then she gets another costume that's showing off a bit more. But then as each series
show any
goes
more
down,
than that?
it covers up.
Right.
So she's in a full bodysuit by the final season.
Right. Okay. How can there be any less than bra and pants in the next one? What do they put?
No, she's got more.
Oh, okay, fine. Right.
Oh, she's 77. There you go.
Okay.
Still better than Madonna.
Well, yeah, probably, yeah.
But yeah, so Supergirl is in the Flash movie, and then she's like head to toe covered, and she's got the short hair, and
yeah. If there's one thing worse than the MCU, it's the DCEU, isn't it? I mean, that's just even worse.
It's dead. Well, was it? Shazam 2 is dead in the arrivals.
Yeah.
Apparently, Aquaman 2 is getting terrible reviews.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, the what's it called? The test screenings have gone pretty badly.
The Flash is only relevant because of Michael Keaton coming back, and
I can't believe they're carrying on with that guy. That's unbelievable. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
Helen Slater.
Yeah, I said Heather. I meant yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, you meant Helen, didn't you? Cheers.
Yeah, well, it sounds like Heather. So.
Yeah, take care, Mike.
Yeah,
take care. Right. So we'll take this last comment, and then we'll wrap this up because it's past my bedtime. Diabolic, yes, remade with Sharon Stone. I haven't seen either of them, but
everything Dr. Octopus says goes over my head.
Well, yeah, he's just far too
high level for me. And when I said that, I mean a higher level this time.
Right, there we go. So yes, I haven't seen either of those. I do remember Diabolic coming out. It's got Chaz Palminteri or whatever it is. That's the guy, but there's a twist ending that I won't spoil. Right, there we go. So thanks for everyone. Cheers.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, later. Right. There might be another one of these if we don't fall out.
Well, I'll think of a topic for next time that we'll use as a cover up for what's obviously going to happen.
Romantic comedies of the 90s.
Yeah, why not? No one's going to watch that.
You would.
Yeah, I would, but that's just me, isn't it? I'd be on it, so it doesn't even count. I don't even count as two watching if it's just me and you.
All right. Oh. Well, if we both put it on our phone as well at the same time, and then
that's true.
It counts.
Yeah.
Although I got about 10 devices here, all watching me. So.
Oh.
Anyway, thanks.
You don't actually do that, do you? No. Okay. You do something about your face tells me that you do. Have you got any other device watching it?
No. If the chat breaks down, I do go to my phone, but.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Or if I need something quick, because if you're watching the show instead of being on it, you get the chat on the view first. Yeah. If you're not watching part of StreamYard, which is weird. Here ends the lesson, indeed. Thank you.
Your catchphrase is picked up.
Yeah, they're booing us off, right?
Yeah. Where's the encore? Yeah.
The orchestra's playing the music. It's time to go. Yeah. So thanks to Jay. Go and watch his Crush review.
Thank you very much. Yes, please. If everyone's already fucking left now, I should have said this at the start.
That's when you do it.
If you're still watching, go to my Jay Harang channel and watch my latest video, what happens in the Crush.
I'll share it later when I
watch it all the way to the end and press like. Thank you very
much. Like, subscribe to his channel. Don't bother mine.
Don't subscribe unless you're actually going to watch my video.
Yeah, don't subscribe. That spoils the analytics, doesn't it?
There you go. Yeah.
I did not steal that from Connery. It's a very common phrase in the Catholic
I'm sure it is, yeah.
schools that I did not go to. Right, thank you. So, good night, everyone.